Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Just watching what's going on in Texas real quick before we start. All right. So, welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing, where we turn bars of steel into slides. Let's see what's going on this weekend. We were working on the SM17 Zoom, which they have sold out like hotcakes, so I don't have any with me to share. But they are similar to the. There we go. Let's get some light. They are similar to the Turbo. Hey, what's going on, Zanti? But we've been working on that all weekend as well as last week. And if all goes well, if everything goes right and the testing goes right, we should have our second SM17 model this week, hopefully. And after that, we will be making an SM17 variant of the Turbo, which is a ported slide. And after that, we're looking at the Glock 43. So we mentioned that a couple times. We will be going with the Glock 43 after we finish out the 17. Hey, two-way veteran, how goes it? Happy Father's Day. And let's see, we got GunCon going up. We posted it across a few of our social media, but Got Gamage is going to be at GunCon on the panel list. And he reviewed one of our slides previously. It was one of the old SM19 flash slides. And this is on hiatus. I can't say when we're bringing it back. We put it on hiatus to focus on the SM17 and the Turbo. I much appreciated, Xanthi. We're still new, though. We have been doing this for 2.5 years now. We haven't been around long enough for the name recognition, so we understand people are still cautious of new companies. Maybe once we hit our fifth year, we are hoping when we help people out. Like I'm fairly certain you've seen this thing before. If somebody's got something busted and cheap, that they will take us up. God, look at that. That they will take us up on our offer to help them get back to the range, and we'll take their crappy slide off of them and give them one of ours. Or maybe just something they don't like anymore. Hey, Ginger Parent, what's going on? We will probably be doing a slide collaboration with Ginger Parent. Not sure which one yet. Maybe the Viper. But I know he likes the M81 camo that we're rocking. They do need a stiffy. Everyone needs a stiffy. Everyone is here for Stiffler. They just don't realize it yet. And we did switch. I probably mentioned this a while ago, but we did switch our Stormtrooper white. We are now doing Arctic white. Oh, that's right. You do have one, don't you? Which color did you get? And so did Kurt24. He's got one as well. I know G23 has one of our Zooms in Sig Pink, and he's going to be doing some experiments with it. Right on. I love the way the shimmer aluminum works. It paints well. It looks well. Gives it that coating that I know some people want the raw stainless, but it does need some kind of coating on it. Occasionally, we entertain doing like a clear Cerakote taking one of our raw slides. I just wonder if it will adhere without sanding because it might not keep that stainless appearance. And this is one without finishing work. We actually test fired this one, and without the finishing work, I have to tell you these grip serrations are very sharp, very easy to slice your fingers on. You gotta wear it down just a little bit. For the 43, because I know people have been asking, are we going to do a 26? Are we going to do a 43? Are we going to do a 34? Will we start doing 45 caliber or 40 caliber? Unbanned? What the hell? Getting banned on me all of a sudden? Actually, we just got slightly unrestricted on Facebook. We are now recommendable again, though Facebook is going to continue screwing with us because it looks like we are still under restriction of some sort. Yeah, DeLorean. Happy Father's Day. But yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, Facebook sucks. I, I'm truly, honestly convinced because there are rules uh, as to what you can post, and if you're a business, those rules are relaxed, right? So one of the stipulations is that you are a brick and mortar location, which we have. We have a machine shop, and or an online retail store, which we have. We have an online retail store, and we are a registered business in the state of Arizona. So you'd think we'd be good, right? But I'm truly convinced that the moderators and administrators who run Facebook and who run Reddit uh, forget their rules and just presume we're a regular account rather than a business. And so maybe they don't even care because we're not big enough. Maybe it's like, yeah, more money, less rules, because you don't see them trying to do this kind of crap with Glock or Smith and Wesson or Ruger or Palmetto State Armory. Then again, on the flip side, you have what happened to Polymer 80, where cities went after them with lawsuits. So maybe it's not even so much that they care if it's a big company, it's if they decide it's worth it on the legal side to actually go after them or not. And no two ways about it. If you look at it, they are coming for all gun businesses in some way at some time. It's just when can they do it? So constant vigilance on that. And they will come for small companies. They will try to go for big companies, and so that's why it's so important to follow a lot of the channels like John Crump, where he's always putting out news about what's going on in the gun world. Some of the gun attorney videos, the Second Amendment attorney videos, check them out. Check out their channels because they're always posting stuff about what's going on. Uh, like what's going on in Michigan. We didn't know about that until we followed several channels where they were trying to ban colors, and it looks like it's stalled. They haven't really gone forward with it. Rhode Island is trying to do an assault weapons ban, which I guess may affect pistols as well. So we're looking into that. And I honestly believe at some point, some way, somehow, they are going to try and force serialization on slides and other parts. It will happen at some point, some way. And if we are forced to do it, we will have to get a designated laser engraver just for that, because we will still keep making slides. But maybe we'll put something funny on it, like FATF 001, 002, something funny. I wonder how vulgar and egregious we could get before we got in trouble. Stiffy 002. But yeah, absolutely more money. If we were paying for ads, I wonder if uh, we'd catch less crap because a lot of the viewership we get is just from individuals. We reach out, we talk to people, we hang out in people's channels and chat them up. And absolutely right, Zanti. Man, I want to get those stickers made someday. I think we'll have to post them on our Facebook or something, Instagram. We're trying to get new stickers made, but one of them is just 2A is the way, Stiffler Manufacturing, holding an AR-15. I'm trying to get them to make one with like one of our builds, but it's not as easy. Let's see. I wouldn't need to watch that anymore. Hey, Patriot Arms, what's going on? Yep, just an old bearded guy. Happy Father's Day to everybody. There we go. This is Gamage. He is going to be at GunCon in Ohio this month from the 25th to the 28th, I believe it is. And he actually did a review of our SM19 Flash a while back. Pretty good review, almost 25 minutes long. It actually goes into poundage on the spring. It's just really cool. More than a few videos, it's just, hey, check out the build. We've gotten a few short videos, which is like 45 seconds long. And he went into a full thing about it, and that was pretty awesome. There were a couple others that did something like that too. One guy just did a drop test of one of ours recently. I believe it was one of our burnt bronze Vipers. And yeah, so this color, but in a Viper slide. And he just dropped it on the ground a couple times from chest height just to see if the Cerakote would chip or scratch. And it looks like it did a pretty good job. And he also did the same thing. No, he dropped something on one of the PSA dagger slides, and I guess it scratched it up really easily. So I'm not sure what coating they use, but that was a little surprising. Oh, congratulations, man! Congratulations, always growing the family. Hey, G23, that is awesome. Gonna be a lot of late nights and early mornings, but once they get old enough to be a little autonomous and start teaching them things, that's pretty awesome. A little crazy sometimes. So curious and inquisitive about everything. Oh, always getting messages, always responding to stuff, which is good. It never ends, which I'm always happy about. Like even when I complain, I'm happy about it. Sometimes though, you get a guy who will chat you up because time zone differences, right? It's 3 a.m. where I am, so it's 5 or 6 a.m. somewhere else, and I'm still asleep for a few hours, and they get mad that I didn't respond immediately. It's like, buddy, I'm in Arizona. You're in frickin' Virginia. The time zones are different. Calm down. Oh yeah, man, I can't wait to see that. Yeah, I mean, and pros and cons. I wish we were a little busier, which would make things a little harder, but being a little busier would be nice. Especially once summer breaks. I'm sure we'll pick up, especially after we get this next 17 model out. We are working with Delta Team Tactical and MMC Armory. We're providing slides to them as well, so you can get some of our stuff through them. And they're doing some. Actually, I'll probably just pull that up. They're doing some custom slides using different barrels, using different parts kits. It's pretty cool. There we are. So you can see our Spaceborne Viper. Looks like they still have some of our flashes. Those are on hiatus, but they're still out there. I know at least one eBay seller that has several of them. Our Zoom, Gold Viper, White Turbo, Complete. Oh, there we go. Side in, side on. That looks like NRA Blue. That's something we don't change the name of the colors. So if you ever want to try and color match your build, check out our website. Whatever Cerakote calls it, that's the name we put on there. When we first started, we did have to change one, and that's just because of eBay. And what was it? Something like Bazooka Gum or something like that, and Sniper Gray. We had to change the words because eBay did not like the word sniper, and they did not like the word bazooka. So I think we changed it to something like bubblegum pink. But with our website, it has the original color. So if you're looking to color match, you can actually look up the exact color, get your frame, and get all your fixtures on there, the color you want it to look. I know some other companies go out there and they change the color to whatever they want. Maybe they think it sounds better or cooler. Hey, Gideon Optics. Right on. Let's pull that open. Oh, yeah. That's cool. SCT frame, Gideon Optic, Stiffler slide. That's going to be an SCT manufacturing UPK and an ELD performance barrel. That is cool. I'm going to share that around. I'm going to keep that up for later. Yep, the business keeps coming. Someday I'd love for us to open like an actual storefront, just for locals to come in and buy some of our stuff. Oh, right on G23. We have their Omega Red Dot. I like it. I like it a lot. We got to do some more videos, to be honest. Nice. We are doing a 4th of July sale coming up. It is going to be from the 3rd to the 6th. And I want to say the coupon code, we'll post more about the coupon code, but I want to say the coupon code is going to be USA25. And we'll be doing 15% off of USMC red strip slides, off NRA blue strip slides, and Arctic white strip slides. And I think we might be making some Liberty variants where that is kind of a blend where half the slide is red, half the slide is blue, and then we speckle on white onto the slide. You can see the Liberties on our website. Some people like them, some people don't. I think they're kind of neat. Maybe we'll have to get some stencils and do like actual stars and stripes sometime. But oh yeah, happy Father's Day! Thank you. Yeah, here we go. Looks like we have Liberty completes and strip just on the Viper. Hey, Damian Christian, welcome. Here we go. We used to make some blends a little while back where different colors and whatnot. And we had this one that was really nice, graphite black and bright purple. And I kind of want to do it again with this new FX series we have. But the funny thing is, twice now, or maybe more than that. Yeah, actually, definitely more than that. We have had other slide companies copy us on stuff like this. So we made the Space Worn. I don't have one with me now. Granted, the concept isn't new, right? But the way we made it look was a little new, and it was just the way we distressed the slide. And you can see on the Gamage video I mentioned earlier, he has a Space Worn flash, and so that is our distressed graphite black. Not quite battle worn. The way we did battle warns when we were still doing them is different. But after we made it, we were watching, scrolling through Instagram and YouTube, and we saw some of our peers and competitors. And early on, they were trying to emulate like the same thing, and you could tell like they were trying, but they weren't getting it quite right. And now a few of them have figured out either how we did it or close to how we did it, and so now they're making similar products too. And when we came out with the blend, which is similar to this here, you see it on the screen, where it's half one color, half the other, and it kind of blends a little bit in the middle. And so we did that with a few different models, and some people liked them, some people didn't. But all of a sudden, other companies started doing blends too, and we're like, we can't have been the first person to do that. I just found it really amusing that like 2 to 4 weeks after we did it, all of a sudden they're popping up on eBay. All of a sudden they're popping up on social media feeds. I'm like, who's watching us? Like, who's watching us this close to like, let me just copy your stuff? Flattering, I guess, but it's definitely funny. That's what I got to do. Okay, yeah. Instead of my offensive coffee mug, I should put like our Stiffler random design stuff on it. That'd be neat. I think I shared one with Flying Rich and with Red Dawn Readiness. Yeah, here we go. Let's pop that over. Get stiff with Stiffler. And we made a female variant, as well as our traditional greeting and a lot of lives and streams. 2A is the way. And I'll probably get these turned into stickers or something, but I don't know. Maybe I'll put this on my coffee mug. Get a custom mug with that on there. There we go. And those are some channels. I know some of you guys are already on there, but for everyone else listening and watching, yeah, definitely check out Red Dawn Readiness. Check out G23, John Crump, DLD After Dark. Go over to Got Gamage, Jack of All Trades, the Gun Guys, the Gun Guy. A lot of gun guys out there. Oh yeah, and actually that's a good one to mention too. So our stencils, the way we make some of the stuff that we're making, like our camos and like the new Tiger Stripe camo we just did, right? Uh, we work with Tactical Penguin for that. They're cool guys. Yeah, I think we met them at Shot Show. We met so many people at Shot Show. But or like the new winter camo we just did, that was because of them. The Tiger Stripe camo looks really cool though. I do need some mods. I do need some mods. Oh, there we are. So we've got our OD camo, our regular camo, which is kind of an M81 slash OCP type thing. The OD kind of reminds me of this weird, like jungle swamp kind of camo. That's not quite the best descriptor for it, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. The Arctic camo, or winter camo rather, reminds me of like this northern Arctic urban. So like some kind of northern urban type camo. And then the tiger camo, which we just made at request of someone that we're working with, and I think it turned out great. But it's the way we do it is all thanks to Tactical Penguin, and we get our stuff for that through them. So definitely a big shout out to those guys, and they've got 2A gear, outdoor gear, prep gear, clothing, apparel, gun stuff. Give those guys a look sometime. I need some mods. There we go. Welcome to Mod Power G23. I'll have to add Kurt. I'm pretty sure he's a mod everywhere, or at least in just about every gun group he's in. I'm kind of disappointed we don't make this one anymore. I guess it's just something about colors. People either liked it or didn't like it. Like our bubblegum pink or bazooka pink did not sell very well at all. But the Sig pink did. It was more of a hot pink. That sold pretty well. And then we had we tried blue multiple times. This was one of my favorites, periwinkle. And it's blue, but it has a bit of a purplish tone to it. And I liked it a lot. But customers just didn't seem to like it as well. And we also tried blue raspberry. We tried robin's egg blue, which is not quite, but similar to like a Tiffany style blue. And those just didn't do as well. I think one was like a powder egg type blue. And then we settled on NRA blue, and theirs worked out really well. People seem to buy that quite a bit compared to the others. Same thing with reds. We used to have a crimson kind of red, and now we're on USMC red and red habanero, which they're similar, but the red habanero has kind of a metallic flake to it. Oh, thanks. Yep, DLD After Dark, Red Dawn Readiness, which actually we just sent him a slide. That would be our Viper in the camo. We'll have to send Dark one at some point, probably a Viper. I know he likes the Leonidas, especially because of the story behind it. Um, the Leonidas was actually, and this wasn't its first form, but it was what we settled on. But this was actually our first slide, not the first one we like made. The first one we actually made was the Flash, but the Leonidas was the first one we designed, and it ended up coming in later. Yep, John Crump News, great channel. Get a lot of good information from him, a lot of good content. Red Dawn Readiness does some prepper type stuff as well as some politics. Yeah, thanks, Patriot Arms. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good Father's Day. Appreciate having you. Our second/third slide, because again, we designed the Leonidas first, but released the Flash first. So our second slide was the Viper, and this one, I always think this one's funny because we had been requested to make a slide for another business. And oh, yep, Flying Rich, great to talk with. We're sending him a slide as well. And I want to say, yes, it's this one. It is the Helot or Helot. I say Helot. If you know what that means, hey, kudos to you. Kudos to your Greek Spartan history. Might make another one with that similar verbiage and iconography. He wants hot pink. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to end that here. I'll try to get on again later. I'll have to go deal with this.